What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and I was pretty much done for the day as far as doing videos. You know, I try and do about 2, 3. I got my 2 in. I was done. And till my friend Kevin KG Green reached out, y'all check him out and everything like that. Dude's a super graphic artist. Reached out to me. He's like, Theo, Mitch, as in Mitch McConnell, and when I say Mitch, I'm using the male version of the word anyway, must think that Americans, the average American, just gonna hit the lottery every day. Why? Because Mitch McConnell opposes Americans receiving a $1,400 stimulus check. Why? Because he feels like Americans won't want to work. It made me think to myself, I'm like, how is it Mitch McConnell and those that think like him, regardless of whether they be Democrat, Republican, how is it these people are able to consistently get elected by people who don't make the money that they make and continuously show these people that they don't want them making the money that they make? How, Sway? And it was almost like I felt bad when I asked my guy Kevin that question, because it was like, soon as I asked him the question, I had the answer. Politicians are pimps. Mitch McConnell, if you live in Louisiana and you voted for Mitch McConnell, I want to know what that did for you. I'm going to wait. Because I know people that voted for Donald Trump still driving an Uber car. They was driving an Uber vehicle when Barack Obama was in office. They was driving for Uber and Lyft when Trump was in office. It ain't changed. They was working for Papa John's Pizzeria. They still working for Papa John's Pizzeria. So I'm trying to figure out, and I'm talking about the people specifically who voted for these dudes. I'm not talking about us that voted for really what we was wanting, just opportunity. It's a fair chance to get there, because the rules and regulations in place, like rules and regulations that others ain't got to deal with when it comes to voting. Rules and regulations that others ain't got to deal with when it comes to getting mortgages for houses and everything like that. Y'all know that. You cats that voted for these dudes that don't have this melanin in your skin, don't have it. What has happened during the time frame that Mitch McConnell has been in office? Every time you vote for Mitch, how has your life prospered? It's a rhetorical question. Because you giving this dude money. Donald Trump just had a whole bunch of people donate him some money for his campaign presidency, and he lost. He ain't getting none of it back. That's a pimp. That's a pimp. That is a pimp. Because I never understood how pimps get people, women, hell, some dudes out here, prostitutes too, get them their money and you the one working for it. What's the difference between a politician and a pimp? None. They all wear suits. Talk game is immaculate. Wife made some homemade pizza. You put Italian sausage on it. It's lovely. Anyway, I digress. Y'all check that. We got that anyway. I digress. Merch coming out. Y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. We know COVID was last year, right? We know businesses shut down last year, right? It's not news. Schools shut down, parks shut down. People couldn't go to work. We know that. And if you live in the state of Florida, they want you to verify you still unemployed. Yeah, they cut off your unemployment check in the state of Florida. They know what you got going on. Hell, it's all over the news. Hell, even though we got this dumbass that's in office as governor, once again, I gotta ask the question. Since voting for this dude, if you voted for him, I didn't vote for DeSantis. I knew he was a dirtbag. Soon as he said don't monkey it up, I was like, yeah, he ain't trying to run on politics. He trying to run off race. Okay, it is what it is. Are you better off? He is. I know he is. He good. Just like Ted Cruz was able to take his family out the country. Yes. They pimps. That's what it is. They pimps. Now, how do you stop being pimp? Well, first thing you got to realize is that you've actually been working for yourself. And you've just been giving the pimp your money. You stop giving the pimp your money and you start holding on to your money. That's how you get rid of the pimp. Mitch McConnell, politicians like him, and I'm just saying Mitch. And the reason why I'm saying Mitch, and I know it's just not him, but let's be clear, man. Come on. Most Americans in this country don't want handouts. They don't. Most Americans in this country want to be able to provide for themselves. Most Americans in this country, yes, they want to be independently wealthy. Most Americans don't want handouts. They don't want to go to the bank, get loans and everything. Most Americans want to wake up in the morning, just like Adam did, look at their mate, just like he did when he looked at Eve, and know that everything is okay. Wake up. If they want something to eat, get something to eat. And they're willing to work for it. They're willing to work for it. They just don't want to work for you. And they don't want to work for anybody like you. What it is they would rather work for themselves. And that's what you're afraid of. You and those like you, you're afraid of Americans taking that money, starting their own business, and becoming financially independently wealthy. To the point where they don't need you nor your peers anymore, and you are out at home looking for somebody else to give you some money, because that's the only thing we're doing is giving you some money, and you can't even be bothered to return the damn favor. Yeah, you will always be an itch. I'm sorry. Thank you, Kevin Hart. You will always be a Mitch in my eyes, McConnell. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.